Happy Monday, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone is doing well and that you had a pleasant weekend. It is October 23rd, 2023. I am Mark Troth, broker and co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Troth Realtors, right here in Lancaster, California, bringing you this week's version of the Antelope Valley real estate market snapshot, where week in and week out, we take a look at exactly what's going on in our local real estate market here in Lancaster, Palmdale, affectionately known as the Antelope Valley. So I like to point out, I feel it's important that folks and property owners, residents that have homes here, property in the Antelope Valley, have a local resource to go to see exactly what's going on in our market. So often our statistics get lumped in with greater Los Angeles County, Southern California, and one thing that lots of years in the real estate market here in the Antelope Valley have shown is that our market is unique unto itself. In fact, I do follow a lot of different statistics, and I can definitely say our market is not following along with some other trends. So with that, let's go ahead and get into this week's slides. We start out the week with 635 active residential listings on the market. Take a little bit of a pause because I skipped over something. I'd like to point out that our statistics are courtesy of the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors MLS system. You can see the little disclaimer there at the bottom. So back up a little bit. We start out this morning, October 23rd, with 635 active residential listings on the market, up just a tick, 3.8% from last week when we were at 612, up 5.7% from 4 weeks ago, and down 44.3% from where we were a year ago. So starting to see a little bit of seasonal increase in properties coming on the market. Not nearly the climb that we saw last year. Some of that's going to be seasonal. Some of that's just going to be because interest rates did actually take a little bit of a jump last week. We were seeing 7.25%, 7.5%, some conventional loans pushing 8%. So that's going to have an effect on not only properties coming on the market, but those properties going off the market into escrow. And that's reflective in our next number. You can see that our pendings, those properties under contract and in escrow, took a drop last week down to 423 from 437, a 3.2% drop. From 4 weeks ago, same 3.2%. So once again, we're going to keep a close eye on seeing what those pendings do. And over the next few weeks as we head into Halloween, and then of course into the balance of the holidays. And looked like there may have been a little bit of a relief in interest rates this morning, so we'll hopefully see if that considers as a trend. You can see those pendings from a year ago, down less than 1%, kind of mirroring pretty close to what the activity properties going into escrow were a year ago. Well, let's go ahead and get into our next slide. There we go. So week over week, 83 new residential listings came on the market, up 6.4% from the week prior. Our residential listings into escrow, as I mentioned, those did drop. Not significant, down 4 from the week before, 5.8% down. Median number of days on the market. So this is interesting. Took a pretty good jump. This is the biggest jump in the number of days that those properties were on the market in quite a while, up to 34. So we'll keep an eye. Anytime numbers trend that big of a difference, like to kind of keep an eye to see what that number means. So good number here, better than the week before. We had 50 residential listings close. If you recall, the 2 prior weeks were at 44. So hopefully we'll start to see that number continue to climb. Our median sales price of those properties that closed down just a little bit, 5.8%. 2 weeks ago, if you recall, we hit a pretty good high at 510. And last week we came down to 475. And then this week, median sales price was 447.5. I don't think anything's alarming there. Just I think that 510 was kind of little bit of an outlier. So we'll see, obviously, moving forward what that median sales price does. So you can kind of see where that median list price very close to the median sales price. Just can't help but to know that that increase in interest rate is going to have a little bit of an effect on our market. And we're just going to need to, as I said, watch over the next couple of weeks and see where that goes. So with that, let's go ahead and wrap this week's version of the Real Estate Market Snapshot up. Any other statistics, information that myself or any of our other trusted associates here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Troth Realtors can provide you, by all means, please feel free to reach out. Always here to help, where we have proudly been serving the Antelope Valley real estate market since 1957. All right, everybody, take care. Make it a great week and see you next Monday.